Hey y'all, so this is going to be my next video, and it's going to be about my new pad, my new house, my new place of dwelling, of living, and it's my car. So I moved in my car a week ago today. It's been fine. I really wanted to do the whole like van dwelling type thing, but I just keep looking at vans and vans and vans, and I just can't commit to the idea of one because I'm just thinking about the overhead and the fact that I first of all have to buy the car. Most of the vans that are actually affordable in my range are gonna need a lot of work, and I just didn't want it. So I just decided to move into my car, and that's one of the main reasons I actually moved into my car. It's because I'm just getting tired of bills. And the whole structure of America and the fact that pretty much anywhere you get an apartment in the city I live is gonna take up at least 50% of your income to me is just ridiculous. Especially when you figure the situation I'm in. I'm going to school for full time, and I'm working full time, so it's like if I'm putting half my income monthly into an apartment, I'm not even gonna get to spend the time there. So I just decided to do this because mostly those reasons. And then like I said, I had the interest in van dwelling and stuff anyway, so I'm just like, why not go with a car? I already own my car, it's already paid off. I just have to do some modifications. I mean, sure, there's the downsides of it being a car. I mean, I got windows on all sides of me, so stealth, I guess you could say, is down. And also the fact that it's like, if I got a van, it would have a lot more room and capabilities of actually putting in like a fridge and an oven and stuff, whereas this, it's more so out of the question. I mean, it could be done, but not as easily, and it's gonna be at a greater sacrifice of space. But let me just run you through the setup I have currently, because it's kind of thrown together, but it's been working pretty good. So I got my driver's seat up there. In my little trash can over there, I have a visor that I put up over my windshield. Usually I'll put it up on that at nighttime, or if I'm sleeping during the day. I work as a night auditor, so generally when I am sleeping, I'm sleeping during the day. But I always just try and find like a nice shaded space to park my car underneath, and I'll put that up, and it's like perfectly cool as long as I crack the windows down. So I have that. That's pretty much all self-explanatory, you know, general car. I got this really nice mattress that I haven't even took the plastic off yet because I don't have a sheet for it, so I really didn't want to, and plus it's fine with the plastic, like, honestly. The first two nights, I slept last week, so it's been like Sunday, Monday night, maybe Tuesday. I didn't have this. I was just using like a 2-inch thick little pad on this wood board, and it was not comfortable. I don't know if it was that threw my back out for those few days, or the fact that I went to the gym, because as I'm sure people who watch car and van dwelling videos know that the best place to shower and stuff is the gym. So I mean, I just got a gym membership, and I never worked out like this last year, so I don't know if that threw my back out or sleeping on that little pad on that board, but one of the two did that. But that's my bed setup. This mattress is really, really, really comfortable. Like the first day I got it, I slept like a fucking baby. Like literally I slept for 11 hours because like my 2 nights before I didn't sleep that well. It was great. It was great. Recommend it. I recommend it. I'll put a link down below about what it is. So that's pretty much the front. And onto the back. Up here in this corner I have some like car items. This is trash, but like I have like car items in this bucket that's underneath it. You can't really see. I don't know, just like scrubbing brushes and extra coolant and such stuff to take acid corrosion off a battery. I have a couple shirts hanging up, my work shirts and my suit, because I don't want those to get wrinkled, and I really don't have the setup in this car that I want for clothing. My end goal is kind of to build, if I'm going to do this long term, is to build storage underneath my bed platform, because right now it's kind of just wasted space, and then have like a drawer that opens up from the top to get into there, and just have one that's in the front, one that's in back that opens up, because it's literally just a bed platform and all that space is wasted right now. And my mattress is tri-fold, the one I bought, so it'd be really easy just to fold it up and get underneath anyway, so it's a good idea. I have some foodies that I haven't really been eating because I basically eat out at Taco Bell every day, and with Burger King having the mac and Cheetos back, like where else is there to eat? Like, go and get mac and Cheetos, y'all. In the back here, I got some toiletries in these bags. I keep my gym bag accessible for my trunk, and I have like other toiletries in there, like my toothbrush and stuff that I use when I go to the gym. And I also have some extra reflective things. I usually put one on the back window and then one on this window here when I sleep, especially at night, because I feel like it's more so useful during the day, but if I'm sleeping at night, I feel more like I'm being watched rather than I am during the day. And I feel like I haven't really been trying to be stealthy about it. I kind of just sleep wherever, which I think has been kind of to my benefit as far as getting in trouble about everything. I haven't had any weird situations really, except for yesterday. I parked in this exact spot, and like, if you can see, like, I'm offset from people, okay? There's like no people parked around me, right? And a truck comes and parks right up next to me right here. And I'm like, what are you doing, sir? And he gets out and starts looking like in my car and sees me. And I'm like, do you need something? And he took off. Like, he didn't even talk to me. And I'm like, bitch, you trying to rob me or something just because I parked inconspicuously? Like, I'm not gonna just park here. I'm by choice. Like, I'm not. But whatever. I'm sure there'll be more crazy stories to come with that. In my trunk, I have a lot of shit I haven't been using. I have my detergent and stuff in there for clothing. I have my whole suitcase of clothes that I haven't even really been accessing because it's just, there's no space. And I have 3 bags worth of board games. So all of it's kind of wasted space right now. I kind of need to go home and find storage for all those things because it's kind of impractical to have all that. What I kind of have an idea to do is to like do a little build out in the back of the trunk, so when you open the trunk you can kind of access a stove and maybe a fridge, but I don't know how I'd get that to work because then I'd need like a solar panel on the roof and inverters and stuff. And I just don't know if that's practical in the car. But I mean, a camp stove would be nice just so I could like cook something. Because I mean, the last year I lived in the dorm and I didn't have access to really like cooking things, but I kind of want that. That's what I really wanted, a camper van, but like I said, they're too expensive. It just, like, the reason I'm doing this, just if I got a van, would just kind of be counterintuitive. And also I've found a couple that I've been really interested in, but I feel like they've all been kind of sketch. Like, the sale just hasn't worked out for one reason or another, and I feel like it's meant to be. But, I mean, this is my setup. Like, I don't know. Comment what y'all think about it down below. Tell me if you have any recommendations of what I could do to make it more comfortable. I have a lot of ideas. One of the main things I want to do is I want to get like a little bar that goes from that side to this side just to hang up my clothes on, because I kind of want those to sit closer to the bed. But I don't know, I have a lot of little ideas. It's just a matter of actually doing them. Yeah, this is my car tour video. Please like and subscribe. There'll be more car things to come, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm just kind of doing this as like a trial basis. Definitely probably through the summer. I'm in Las Cruces, so it gets into the 90s. And like I said, I'll be sleeping during the day, but I don't think it'll be an issue as long as, like I said, I park in the shade.